Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. Okay, so by now I know a lot of you guys have heard about the situation with the young woman who was on Facebook Live at the time. She was assaulted and drugged in an Atlanta club, allegedly. The video has been circulating around. There has been a lot of allegations of whether she's a victim or not a victim. A lot of people feel that because she's out enjoying herself at the club, that she's not a victim. And apparently it's her fault, you know? And there are certain situations, and I've been talking about different situations with different allegations, and each case is a different ball game. Sometimes there is people who make false claims that have no merit to them just to try to have a money grab and things like that when it comes to like certain celebrities and certain people. But then there are actual victims, and because there are people who abuse these sexual assault allegations, there are people who are actual victims, and people think that they're not victims when in fact they are. I watched the video on her Facebook page. She clearly was taken advantage of. I seen a couple people who was talking about this, and they were talking about like, oh, you know, she had no panties on. She was at the club with no panties on. So basically, in so many words, trying to say like she was asking for it. And a lot of them, I guess, was males. First of all, I'm a female. There are certain outfits that we wear that if you wear certain types of underwears, you can see the panty lines in the underwear. So there are a lot of women who go to the club without wearing underwear. That's not like something that means like, oh, hey, I'm available, stick your business here. No, that's a lot of women opt out in wearing underwear when they go to the club. You guys may not know about it. And the only reason that people know that she did not have on underwear is because she entered into a twerk contest, which, you know, that made it like very questionable because she's on stage, she's dancing, she's popping her butt, and then you can clearly see that she doesn't have underwear. But that still doesn't mean that it's okay for somebody to take advantage of another person. I think that the guy seen an easy target and went for it. Clearly she was out. It was her birthday, and she's like celebrating, like, look, I just got a divorce from this guy. Like, you know, I'm out here trying to have a good time. I'm turning up. I'm having fun. I don't see a problem with that. When you watch the video, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of it, but they're playing music. So I'll probably play bits and pieces of it for you guys, and then you know, we'll just have a dialogue about this. And again, I know some of you guys have already seen it, but this is my commentary on it. So when it starts off, you see her get a drink. She's turned up, she's having fun, she's at the club, and then you see immediately her position change. And a lot of people were like, well, she looks coherent to me, she looks like this, she looks like that. You can see a pill in her drink. The guy has now talked out about this. He eventually spoke to another blogger. She was able to get him on tape talking about this. I'm gonna play everything that I uncovered for you guys, and there may be some things that you haven't heard. Maybe you heard all this, but hey, I'm gonna go over it with you guys because I had to do some digging and look up the things for myself. When I'm late to a story, I want to still do my own research. So she went live, and this was Saturday night. She was at a club in Atlanta. And so this video right here is her first live that she did. She's thanking him for purchasing her a drink. And let me put it up on the screen. So this is her dancing with this guy, and she has the drink in her hand. He purchases her the drink, and she thanks him for getting her the drink. At some point, she lifts the drink up. You can see that there is something in her cup that looks like it's a pill or of some sort. And then, you know, they continue to dance. And then she goes live another time, and he's still dancing with her. He's trying to impress her in this first part. He's trying to tell her he worked for a security company. He's trying to tell her that he worked with celebrities. And she's trying to like fill him out to see what he's talking about. And it's the typical trying to be like this big boss in a club, trying to impress the girls. So he telling her that he do security.
So he telling me he do celebrity security, y'all.
Yeah, so she like, so then he's trying to prove it to her, like, let me prove it to you that I do this security to get some brownie points, because I guess being associated with a celebrity makes you a cool person, I guess. I don't know, apparently, because he's trying to prove it. But here goes him pulling out his phone trying to show. I'm gonna just mute it. So that's him showing her the phone and everything, showing her that he do this celebrity security. She listening to him, and then this is around the time where she starts to, I believe, thank him for getting her the drink. So she says, thank you for buying this drink. So now I'm gonna mute it, and you'll see her pull the drink up, and it has like a peel. And see right there at the bottom, I can't circle it, but right there you see something in her drink that does not look dissolved, and that looks like it's possibly some type of substance in her drink. In the audio where he comes forward, he says that it's a lemon in her drink and not a pill. And when I looked at it again, it looks kind of too big to be a pill, and it does look like it might be a lemon. So you guys use your discretion. I don't know. It could be a lemon. It could be a pill, but it's up on the screen and you guys can see it for yourself, and you guys can make the determination on what you think that it is. I'm going to share what he had to say about this later in the video. And so she puts it down. They start dancing. He's dancing with her. She's turning up. She's sipping the drink. She's toasting up the drink. And they're having a good time, and they're dancing back and forth. And she's feeling herself. She's telling him that she's celebrating. She's throwing it back. She's having fun. And it's not a crime to throw it back and have fun. Like, people are, like, a lot of people in the comment section, they were like, look at her throwing it back. That's what people go to the club and do. That's what they do. You go to the club and you dance. Like, and you turn up. Like, I think that now people are so into social media, and a lot of people be into their phones, and they have their phones out and they Snapchatting, and they're not really having fun, that they forget that when people are genuinely having fun, you normally dance with people, you throw it back, you flirt, you have fun, you have your drink, and in the midst of doing these things, you should be cautious of your surroundings. You should not take drinks from people that you did not see the bartender make. You do not leave when you're dancing, like lifting your drink up and stuff, because that gives them the opportunity. Like, you lifting your drink up, it goes out of your sight, even though you're holding it. If somebody is behind you, you lifting your drink, you turning up, they can slip something in your drink without you knowing. Clearly, she didn't even know that something was in her drink. And so this goes on for, I want to say, 8 minutes in this video. Then she has another video that goes on for another 15 minutes. During the next video, she is trying to pull down her clothes. You see her being more incoherent, her being more sluggish, and her like being more of like, just like totally out of it. Like, even though you're out of it, you can still like hear songs and sing along with songs, but you're not really there. Like, you're there, but you're not really there. So you see her there, but not really there throughout the tape. And this is the beginning video. This is like before she gets totally out of it. So that's enough of that video. If you guys want to see more of these videos, definitely go to her Facebook page. Her name is Jasmine Island. It's still on her Facebook page. And you guys could see them in their entirety. And you guys could do your little detective work and you can see them. She has now talked out about this in a short video. She didn't really want to go into detail that much. But let me play this for you guys so you guys can see what she had to say after the incident occurred.
Hey y'all, I want to address the situation. It's not gonna be lengthy. It's gonna be very short. First, I'm not gonna address any negativity, no speculations. I'm not all the opinions, none of that. Thanks to everybody. Every text, every message. I haven't read it or opened it. I've only responded to a few. But J-Bug helped me, okay? That's first. Second, the guy that I took the picture with earlier in the day is not the same guy in the video. Third, I did not and I could not delete the videos due to the investigation that's going on. It would have slowed the process down or stopped it. So, four, I don't even want to address the situation like that. I'm going to talk about that. But thank y'all. I'm going to be alright. I'm going to be okay. We found him. And all I want is justice. That's it. Thanks again, y'all.
People did their due diligence in finding out who he was, because I guess there was people who was reporting a wrong name on him. But a blogger by the name of Gossip in the City, who is formerly Famous, she had the internet on lock with Famous, and she is now doing her thing with Gossip in the City. But she uncovered who he really was. So I'm going to go on over to her Instagram to show you guys some of the stuff that she uncovered. She even talked to the guy who was alleged to be in the video of this whole situation. So she's saying that, you know, this is the guy who's on the video, this is who I got on the phone, and this is him talking about the situation. I'm going to let y'all listen to it, and I'm going to play it for y'all. So let me go on over to her Instagram to show you guys what she uncovered. Okay, so shout out to Gossip in the City, because she did her damn thing. Like, she was able to find this information. She was able to find his real Facebook page and find out who he was and get the information. So she took the photo from the club, compared it to another photo that was on his social media account on his Facebook and other things to show his face and everything, so you can know this is the same guy. So in her caption, she put, I believe the guy, his name on Facebook is Dominique Williams, not Mike Johnson, as people are saying. He lives in Atlanta and was in the military. The chains, watch, and shirt matches. For some reason, he loves to wear this particular shirt. Dominique told her he do security. Well, according to dude Instagram bio that I found, says celebrity security. Lastly, the voices of him matches in both videos I've attached at the end. He since deleted his social media. I exposed him. If you have any information of his whereabouts, contact me ASAP or Atlanta Police Department. His name is Dominique Williams, Atlanta Police. So she got the scoop. Before she blasted him, she called him and got the scoop. So I'm going to go through some of these receipts that she has. So this is photos of comparison of him, verifying that it's the same guy on the video. And then this is the same shirt, I guess, at a different gathering or outing, where he has the same shirt and then he has a different hat. And so then, and also the same chain on both sides. Then she has another images of other photos of him where he has the same exact chain that he's wearing. And then it is showing that he has the same watch in other photos. So she's like verifying that this is the guy. Like, I found the guy. So this is him talking. So that's when he was telling her that he'd do security. So then this is his Instagram that she was able to uncover, where it says celebrity bodyguard. And then this is, I guess, him talking over a game to verify that the voices match.
Okay, New Orleans, check him out. That boy look like he's from Lincoln.
So that's to verify that the voices match from the video. And then this is to show that he then erased his social media and was gone with the wind. Fabulous. Okay, he got up out of there. Like, y'all trying to get me, I'm not about to get got. So before she exposed him, I assume the recording came first, because I don't think that he would consent to a recording if he knew he was going to get put on blast. But this is the recording of her talking to him, and this is him talking about how things went that night. So y'all listen to what he say. Listen with a close ear. Sounds like, I don't know. Y'all use y'all brain and y'all let me know what y'all think. So this is her calling him.
Hey, what's going on? So my name is Fee, and basically I work with different media outlets, and I just wanted to get your side of what's been going on, and what happened since the time that you met her up until the time that you guys parted ways.
Okay, I'm in the club, and I bumped into this girl, and she said it was her birthday, and I was like, turn up. So we dancing and having a good time, and she's on live the whole time. And like halfway into us dancing and stuff, she started acting like she's passed out and shit. So we was trying to hold her up. And then after a while, she fell to the floor because it's hard to hold dead weight up. So she fell to the floor. So picked up and took her to her seat. And she wanted to get the hell up and still continue partying. And after she got up to go finish partying, she went on stage to enter a twerk contest after she got off live. So she got me looking in this video like I really did something to her. Then she had messages between her and her friend saying that she wasn't raped. But she's not coming out and saying that she wasn't raped. She didn't come out and say that she was raped either. Like Facebook is taking it to like they running with it like she was actually raped. Nothing happened to this girl. She went to the hospital, got a rape kit. I don't know if I can say this on record, but I'm pretty blessed. And I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4", and she's short. At no point I bent down to try to put anything in her. So, it was lots of people around. So picked up and took her to her seat, and she wanted to get the hell up.
Right,
and she's doing all that to get back at her ex-husband. I guess they was going through something. So she's doing all that mess on social media to get back her ex-husband, and now the shit done went viral and got my name all in it. And people got video of her dancing with several other people before me. So I'm a father. I have 2 kids. I have custody of my son. I'm not out here in these streets doing no crazy stuff. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke weed. I don't do none of that. And I don't really drink. I may have some drink, like every now and again, but I do not get drunk. I was not drunk or none of that. I simply helped that girl. She's on the floor, trying to help her off the floor, and she's doing all that, help me, all this extra stuff for no fucking reason.
So you don't know anything about the pill being in her cup, in her drink?
People, like, that girl had a lime in her drink. That girl ain't had no pill in her drink that I know about. She had a lime in her drink. She danced with several other people before me. I see people posting that it was like a Hispanic dude danced before me, and you can see her taking the drink and then taking something out of her mouth.
So did you also go to the police and get a rape kit or like a DNA test and all that done to basically clear your name?
Oh, I'm going to the police. I'm going to the police because I spoke to the police. I supposed to be coming in today, but I spoke to a lawyer also. The lawyer said she wanted to go in with me. So we set up an appointment for me to go in. I'm not running from this or none of that shit. I'm not hiding. People got my face all over the fucking news. This shit is crazy. And she ain't coming out trying to clear it either. When she had messages between her friend, because between her friend saying that she wasn't raped, she went to the hospital.
So did you, when this was going on in the club, did you like basically tell management? Did you tell anybody else, like, upper management that basically dealt with this and like kicked her out or anything?
All this happened so fast. This girl, literally, after getting her to a seat, literally, she trying to get up and go back to party and shit. Literally, 5 to 10 minutes later, she was on the stage, damn near butt-ass naked, doing a twerk contest. I was with her the whole time, from her leaving the seat all the way going to the other side of the stage where her friend was at, some girl named J-Bug, standing there with her and J-Bug, and we was trying to stop her from going on the stage to embarrass herself. And she wanted to fight us and got on stage anyway and done all that crazy stuff that's on this video.
Yeah, because from the video, it looks like you were grabbing her breast, like, instead of really trying to.
She went to the hospital.
So did you, when this was going on in the club, did you, like, basically tell management? Did you tell anybody else, like, you know, upper management that basically dealt with this and, like, kicked her out or anything?
All this happened so fast. This girl, literally, after getting her to a seat.
Instead of really trying to help her.
She was falling forward. I was pulling her up.
And it doesn't seem like you're basically humping her in the video?
I wasn't humping her. I was literally, like, it's hard to hold dead weight up. This girl wasn't trying to stand up anymore.
So how did you guys end up, you know, going your separate ways? Like, after she was on stage, then what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, me and her, from the point of that video till her sitting down and not want to sit down no more. After she got on live, literally after she got on live, she was herself. And when it got on the stage and danced and all that shit. And we was together, standing there on the side of the stage with her friend J-Bub and talking, having a good time and all that. Then she went on the stage, did her little thing, and came off the stage.
Have you had any contact with her since, since everything has been going around in the media?
I tried to send her a message asking why in the world she let the people think that she was raped. And she won't reply. And then you see her ex post showing that she's mad at him, so she was acting like she was, you know what I mean, fucked up and doing all that shit. So I really, in the middle of some shit that I really don't know nothing about. She was dancing with other people before me on live. And then I came into the picture, and now I'm all over the place because I was the last one dancing with her on live, and she doing all this help shit and all that bullshit. Like something happened to her. And she was like really got me mad.
So do you work at the club, or you was there just to turn up?
I was just there to have a good time. And, you know, I go to places by myself a whole lot of time. And you know, it was an event that, you know, I heard about from the friends, and I was just going to support. And, you know, so I was there and enjoying myself, and I bumped into her. It was her birthday. And she said, like, she didn't have nobody to party with, so I tried to send her a message asking why in the world she let the people think that she didn't have nobody to party with, so she wanted to party with me.
Okay. So there's no way that you were fingering her, basically put your dick in her, nothing?
No. As you can see, my hand is above her shoulder area. Like, above her shoulder, trying to hold her the hell up.
All right.
Like, this girl got my name and some shit that I didn't have nothing to do with. I didn't rape this girl. And, you know, I ain't put my thing in her, I ain't finger her, or none of that shit.
So have the police basically told you anything, like, if you were to be charged, what you would be charged with?
No, I haven't. The police just said they wanted to come talk, you know, because, you know, when stuff is going viral, the police investigate. They want to investigate what the hell is going on and hear both sides of the story. So I have an appointment with them to go talk to the police.
When is that?
And I contact a lawyer, and the lawyer told me not to go in by myself. She wanted to come with me.
Oh, okay, so when do you go and do that?
We have an appointment set up for tomorrow.
Okay. Do you mind if I contact you again tomorrow?
I don't mind.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
You have a good day. Bye-bye.
I mean, it's a lot to take in. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think that he's telling the truth? Do you think that she was actually a victim? To me, it looks like she was out of it, in my opinion. When I looked back at this footage and I looked at what I thought was a pill, once he said that it was a lime in her drink, I looked back at it and it kind of does look like it can be a lime. Y'all know I'm going to show y'all all sides of it. It kind of does look like a lime. I'm not going to lie. Like, once I look back at it, it kind of looks kind of big to be a pill. Because you see how big her hand is. And you see a pill would be a little smaller than that, I would think. But I don't know. It could be a pill or it could be a lime. But it could very well be a lime, too. I don't know. It kind of does look like it could be a lime. But y'all know in my videos, I try to get y'all all sides of the story. He told his side, she told her side. But she told her side very briefly. She then went on live with her boyfriend, her ex, not her boyfriend, but her ex-husband. And that video was crazy. I'm not even gonna show it because it was buffering so much that it just was it was ridiculous. So, but they went live and he was talking about, because I guess when this all happened, he was talking mess about her and like calling her all out her name and talking trash about her. And then later he switched gears and then he had her in the video with him talking about, oh, you know, I was talking mess, but now I got her back and everything. And I'm like, I don't know. I gave him the side eye. I don't give her the side eye because I believe that she can be a victim. And I believe that it looks very suspicious for the guy to be on her the whole time. But then I also understand that if she's out by herself and I'm out by myself, she's out by herself, I'm out by myself, she looking for somebody to party with, then I don't have to be alone. She don't got to be alone or whatever. So his side, parts of it makes sense and parts of it gives me the side eye. And it kind of goes hand in hand with her being drugged. Like when he talks about how she was lifeless and how she was doing certain movements. And when he explains those things, it sounds like somebody who was drugged. Like it sounds like that. And it's like, okay, you're describing somebody who sounds like they could be drugged.
And she's on live the whole time. And like halfway into us dancing and stuff, she started acting like she's passed out and shit. So we was trying to hold her up. And then after a while, she fell to the floor because it's hard to hold dead weight up. So she fell to the floor, so picked her up and took.
So it's part of his story where it's like, okay, I could get where he's coming from right there. And then it's parts of his story where there's a side eye. When I looked at the video, you can clearly see how her mood goes from coherent to kind of out of it. There are videos of her saying, help me, help me. And if he was not violating her, then why is she saying, help me, help me? You know, like, I don't know. It's like I said, his stories, parts of it make sense and then parts of it doesn't, because you see on video how things went down. You see her take a few sips of the drink and start to lose it and be out of it a little bit more and stuff like that. So I don't know. And if you're out of it, you could be like blacked out, but still like in the moment, if that makes sense. Because there are people who get wasted and they're wasted, they're still partying, but they don't remember anything that they did the next day. So a lot of people are like, well, she's still dancing. That doesn't mean that she's not out of it, you know, because there are people who will be out of it. They'll still be dancing. They'll still be partying. You could tell that they're sloppy drunk. You can tell that they are off their rocker. And the next day they won't remember a thing. So just because she's still dancing and just because she's in the moment doesn't mean that she's not out of it. Because she could be doing these actions. She could be entering into contests. She could be dancing, but she can still be out of her, you know, her normal judgment or whatever. So I don't know. Those are my takes on it. You guys let me know what you think about this situation. It's just very unfortunate. My message to girls is do not accept any drink that you did not see prepared. Do not have your drink while you're dancing and let your drink go out of your view. Because like I said in the beginning, sometimes we'll be dancing and we'll turn up and we'll be dancing and your drink will lift up out of your view. And if somebody is behind you, they can slip something in your drink. Something that my mom always taught me, and this is something that I've done throughout adulthood. Whenever I get a drink, even if I buy my drink, I don't want nobody to put nothing in my drink. So what I do when I go to the club is I get my drink and I get a napkin. Once you have your drink, you put a napkin over your drink. You stick your straw through the napkin. That way, a napkin is covering your drink. You hold the napkin on the sides and you drink your drink. That way, nobody can stick nothing in your drink. If there's a tear in the top of your napkin, then you know that something is funny business. Put your drink down. You know, and you just got to be mindful. Like, you know, because if you're spilling your drink around, the napkin could get wet. But just, you know, until you drink your drink, turn up after you have your drink done and then turn up. You know, it's not a crime to go out and drink alcohol. It's not a crime to go out and have fun. It's not a crime for a woman to go to the club and not have underwear on. A lot of us, there's a lot of outfits that require you not to wear underwear because of panty lines, and it just ruins the whole outfit. So there are plenty of women who go to the club who do not wear underwear. That don't make them a hoe. That don't make them a skeezer. It's just sometimes your dress is so tight, any underwear that you wear, you can see the panty lines, and some women opt out of wearing them. That don't mean stick your penis in me. That don't mean violate me. That don't mean take advantage of me. That don't mean do what you want with me. And I don't like to see a lot of people like, who goes to the club and don't wear underwear? Newsflash, I'm a woman. A lot of women do. I've gone out and not had underwear on just because of the outfit. Like if I wear something that's see-through on the side, like maybe it's covering me in the front and then it's see-through on the side and you can see a panty line, that kind of ruins it a little bit. So you go without underwear. There's a lot of outfits that have, you know, outfits where they cover the important parts, like the jumpsuits where they cover all the important parts, but women opt out of underwear to get rid of panty lines. Even like women wearing bras. Like there's a lot of women who go out, they don't wear bras because it will ruin the outfit because you see the bra lines. That's not a crime. So I don't like to see that narrative thrown around like who goes to the club without underwear. A lot of women. I'm a woman, so I'm gonna tell you, a lot of women do. And that don't make them a hoe, a skeezer, or anything. It just means that certain outfits require undergarments and some don't. And you know, so a lot of women when they go out, they wear thongs. Thongs are easily accessible too. Like, you mean to tell me because I wear a thong, that means if I'm dancing with somebody, they can slip my thong to the side and just go and do whatever they want? No, that don't give you the right to do whatever you want to do. Ladies, just be more cautious when you're going out. It's okay to have fun. Don't let this situation make you feel like you cannot have fun, you cannot enjoy yourself. Just take better precautions when you're doing so. If you have a drink, get a napkin. This is something that my mom has always taught me, and I've always done this. Get a napkin, put a napkin over your drink, stick your straw through your napkin, and hold the sides of the napkin secure. Also, ladies, I live in California and I have witnessed this with my own two eyes. I'm not lying to you. It's no bullshit. I have been to a club and somebody has ordered bottle service, and I've seen somebody put a pill in the bottle of the bottle service. So if you go out to a club and somebody invites you to their bottle service, because there are men who will order two bottles. They'll have a bottle that they're drinking and they'll have a bottle that they'll give to the women. And I've seen a person with my own eyes put something in one of the bottles and then serve it to women. I witnessed that with my own eyes. So if you are at somebody's bottle service, if you're not there when the bottle comes to the table and you don't see that bottle coming, you don't see what goes on with that bottle, don't drink it. If you see that the men at the table are only drinking one alcohol and offering a different alcohol to the other women, don't drink it. I don't care how much you want to turn up. I don't care how much they say it's cool. Don't drink it. And I understand, I've been there before where, dang, all I got is $20 to go to the club and I don't got extra. These is my younger years. I didn't have extra to buy my drink. And you know what I'm saying? A guy offer you a drink and you like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to have a good time. Sometimes we got to say no. We just have to be more cautious, ladies. Like I said, don't pay attention when entering bottle service. If you don't see the bottle get brought to the table, you don't see it open, you don't see it poured, don't drink it. Because I've seen it with my own eyes. I was at a club and I was blown away. I was like, did they just put something in a drink? I was like, oh my God. You know, but the girls were into that type of thing. And like, you know what I'm saying? They were all partying. That's what they was getting down with. They were cool with it. So it wasn't like they did anything in secret. What I'm telling you guys, it wasn't like an in secret type of thing. It's like, this is how we party. This is how we get down. And they put it in a drink and I seen it. And I was like, no way, homie. Not gonna I am good. And I'm a very like, I observe when I go out. And so I've also observed on separate occasions, like I said, the men drinking out of one bottle and offering another bottle to the women. And I've just always been cautious, ladies. Just be cautious. Be careful when you're going out. Always be with a friend. And I understand, like, when you go out, you want to separate from your friends because you grown. Like, maybe you kikiing with a guy, y'all cool, you want to get your space, and your friend doing her own thing, just don't go too far off. You know what I'm saying? Like, let your friends know what's up. If you feel like you are off your rocker, stay close with your friends. Go out with solid friends. Like, y'all seen what happened with Kanika Jenkins. Y'all seen that situation happen and how that played out. And she was with her friends and she ended up in a freezer. So go out with real ones. Go out with people that you trust. Be mindful. Stick to like 2 drinks. Like, I feel like, okay, if you have 1 drink, cool. 2 drinks after that, cut it. You know, like, you can have fun in moderation. And that's all. I don't want to sound too preachy. I just wanted to bring this to you guys because I didn't talk about it yesterday. And I want to let you guys know my thoughts on it. Somebody else in my community tab wanted me to talk about this as well. I was going to talk about it anyways. But before I talked about it, I had to do my own research on it. I didn't want to look at any produced video. I wanted to like see what it was, see what was happening, see what was being said. And when I was doing my research, I came across Gossip in the City video. Definitely check her out. And, you know, like I said, some of it sounds like I get it. And then some of it sounds like, well, me watching the video, it's like 1 + 1 don't really equal 2 all the way. But you guys let me know what you guys think about this. Let's talk about it in the comments. I thought I was done covering this, but some more information has come forward. She has now responded on the situation. So I'm going to share with you guys what she had to say on her Facebook page. She's going in on her brother because I guess he's not supporting her and she feels like she should get a little more support. She's calling out people. So I'm going to share with you guys a couple of the things that she had to post and say on her Facebook account. And then you guys let me know what y'all think about this. This situation is very deep. Okay, so in the beginning, she didn't want to speak out about this. She talked about how, you know, she wanted to be brief about it. She didn't want to answer any calls. She has several messages or posts on her page where it shows that she's posting like, you know, I just want to be left alone. I don't want to answer any calls or anything. But I guess people have pushed her to now speak out about this. So in her Facebook thread, it says, okay, I wasn't going to do this, but let me. I don't have to answer a call or text from anyone. My own effing brother has come from supporting me to saying I'm lying because I told him I didn't want to talk to him. I wasn't ready to. Same as my sister, a sister that I met when I was damn near grown and I've never seen since. I don't know you. We weren't talking before this. And cousins I've had plenty of. Family tell me they're done reaching out since I'm ignoring them. The most important thing was to know that I'm safe and made it back home. The first thing a victim that has been violated does is deny. Remember that. James, your baby mother's son just raped your daughter and you're currently fighting to get her. So out of all people I expected to support me and understand the most, on what God green earth do y'all live on that made anybody think I was going to be open to talk about this? I'm traumatized, I'm ashamed, I'm embarrassed. I don't have to answer a call, a text, or question. Leave me the F alone. Everyone wants to gain attention from my situation by either making me out to be both victim and suspect or mentioning my past. Depression is real. Suicide is real. I want to be left alone. No one was hitting me up prior to this incident. Stop using my incident as a platform for whatever it is you want. I'm hurting and trying to heal. Let me. So she's pretty much telling her family, like, stop trying to make my issue be about you. This is about me. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed of this. And I'm not trying to just rush to be talking about this. And y'all need to give me my space. And I feel like her family should understand that, but I guess, you know, everybody want the tea, they want the gossip, and they want, if they know you, the first thing they're going to do is call you to get your side. And I mean, I can understand how that could become draining. Like, you're constantly talking about this and, you know, I'm drained. I don't want to talk about this. I just went through it. So I get what she's saying. So she posted up text messages between her and her brother, and I'm assuming that the blue is her and then the gray is her brother. So in the messages it says, you mad because I don't want to talk to you? Yo MF and daughter just went through the same ish and you talking down on me? You want to post about me like you know me and it's clear you don't. And then so he replied and he says, I'm not mad because you don't want to talk to me. Shit it after doing what you did. No one should talk your ass effing crash dummy. So then she replies and she says, boy, like I said, your effing daughter was raped by her own effing brother and you wanted support when that was done. You out of all people should be sensitive. You was down for that because until I told you I didn't want to talk to you, you want some attention off my situation. I'm not your sister. I hate you blocking you. So I guess she said like, you know, I ain't even your sister no more. And then I guess these are posts where I guess he was supposedly, I guess, initially supporting her, and he went from supporting her to the change. It's very deep. I don't know. And like y'all heard in the recording, I guess the guy who was alleged in the video, he talked about in his recording where he said there was screenshots of her denying that it happened. And then in this post, I didn't see those screenshots of that alleged conversation where she denied it. But in this post, this is her saying, you know, pointing out that what victims do is deny it. So I guess those screenshots, I would assume that he was talking about are real.
So she got me looking in this video like I really did something to her. Then she have messages between her and her friend saying that she wasn't raped, but she's not coming out and saying that she wasn't raped.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Like I said, this situation is definitely deep. Let's talk about it in the comment section. Now that I've done all this investigation, I am truly stumped. Like, I don't know either way. She looks in the videos to be drugged. She does look drugged. She does look like he's taking advantage of her. Like when she's on the videotape, there are certain things where it looks like he is violating her. And she has the video where she's saying, help me, and she looks totally out of it. Then on the flip side, if you drink a lot of alcohol, then you can be out of it without being drugged, and you can be having this effect if you have too many drinks also. So I'm really at a toss-up, you guys. I really don't know. He's saying that he's innocent. She's saying that he's not. Her family is saying that she's not innocent. People are now painting her out to be like she's not telling the truth. I don't want to victim shame her. I still feel like the message is still the same. Women, be careful and be cautious when you're going out. Definitely pay attention to your surroundings. Definitely take precaution with handling your drink. And let this be a lesson, whether she was actually victimized or not. Let this be a lesson to wise up in the club atmosphere and pay attention and be more alert to your surroundings. All right, guys, that's all for this video. Stay tuned for more celebrity news and gossip. But in order to do that, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button right now. Don't wait, do it right now, because I want to see you guys back on my next video. Like, not coming to my next video, not subscribing would definitely be a crime. And y'all don't want to be in violation, so, you know, subscribe to my channel. I be seeing people like, I don't subscribe to her, but I'll be watching her videos. Why are you going through the hassle of typing in my name, searching it? Just subscribe and you be in the loop. Like, stop peeping and be a part of the party. Like, you watch it anyway, so, you know what I'm saying? Join the party, okay? All right, guys. Peace.